yo, turn me up. Mic check 1, 2. Hey. Three different flavors, what's your taste? We twerk when we hear that bass. Your favorite sisters in a place with style and grace. Classy, we sassy with the ratchet. We party late to a rapper when we showing up. We showing up body. Three sisters, we can talk dish. Spit etiquette, they convo be lit. She clutch it, classy and ratchet. We can't help it. 2 out of 3 conflicts dismissed. Hey, what up, though? How my favorite people doing today? It's your honest hairstylist, Miss Love. Thank you for tuning in to She Clatch It. And as always, I'm here with my beautiful co-host. What up, sisters?
What up?
Good evening.
Today we have a few topics to talk about when it comes to etiquette, with this being the top of the year. Let's talk about RSVP etiquette. So when it comes to RSVPing for weddings, birthdays, things like that, people want to have a head count, so that's the purpose of an RSVP. But I have to admit, I am one of those people who I hardly ever RSVP.
I never RSVP.
Do you?
I do.
Of course you do, Rita.
Yeah, I do.
I expect you to
Because
RSVP.
it's, the polite thing to do. Because what if people aren't counting you? They have to pay for that.
Yeah. Now, this is what I do. If I'm close to somebody, though, who's having something who wants me to RSVP, I'll just be like, hey, I'm coming. Mm-hmm. Or else I'll be like, hey, I can't come. Right. Especially if it's a Saturday, depending on what time. I won't be there. Like, I always do it in person. Like, I hardly ever, unless it's something out of town. I RSVP for that. But local, I'm like, yeah, girl, I'll be there.
He coming in here looking like, I'm sorry.
Our special guest is here.
Yes, coming in here looking like
fashionably tardy.
Tardy for the party.
Yeah,
that's what's up. So we do have a special guest.
Hello.
And it's so nice for him to join us.
Hey, nice
what
glasses.
Up, hey, Dark Child in the building. What's
nice
up?
Nice of you to join us, part 2.
What's up, ladies?
What up?
how you doing?
Happy New Year to you.
Same here. Happy New Year.
And happy New Year to y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Come on close. Yes.
You drinking coffee?
Yeah.
A little Starbucks, Starbucks, Tim Hortons.
So we just got started. We're talking about RSVP etiquette. So, are you a RSVPer? Because we know it can go either way. How you feel about RSVPing, Dark Child?
I think it's very good. I mean, I'm not a
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to get the green and
All right, well, I think.
Yeah,
there we go.
There we go.
That's it.
Mic check.
Yeah, I'm not real big on RSVPing. I'm not. All right.
Why not?
So
though?
will you not RSVP and still go?
Yeah. I'm one of those people you can't. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
So why don't y'all RSVP?
Because I don't know if I'm going into
that day.
I'll go.
Until you decide to get dressed and walk through the door, drive to the location.
Yes. Yeah. But like you said, unless it's somebody that you're that close to, and you're like, I have to go, It's like, I'm coming, But other than that, a lot of things are done through text messages, at least my events, gatherings. It's like, hey, I'm having this, you coming or not? It'd be like, yeah, I'll be there, whatever. That's the new RSVP.
Right.
Me. Yeah.
I just feel like your guest list, you should expect that many people to come.
Yeah.
Because there are going to be some who do not show up, who may even say that they're going to show up, but don't show up.
Right.
And then you're going to have those who may bring a +1 or extra folks. So it'll balance itself out.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't want to throw things off. Hate to RSVP, and then you don't show. Mm-hmm. So now they got food set aside for you, or a whole little spot, and it's empty. Right. Yeah, you just want to be on point.
Yeah. So it is etiquette to RSVP if you plan on attending an event. Or if you don't plan on going.
Yeah, regret.
Because like you
That's
say,
true,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
And then too, some invitations I see say regrets only.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like if you're not coming, don't let me count on you to
Right,
come.
really.
Because if you don't say you're not coming, I'm gonna plan for you to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's certain events that you should, RSVP. And other events, it's like whatever.
So
Like
what
a
events?
wedding,
Yeah, for sure. You should RSVP for a wedding
Yes.
or a reception.
right?
Yeah.
Or maybe something like a big event, like a big birthday party or a big anniversary dinner, something huge.
Yeah, retirement party, things like that.
Yeah.
What about a little Tay-Tay's graduation party?
No, yeah.
Stuff like that. No.
Right, the open house. Yeah, like I might not. Yeah, I might just send you a card with some money or a gift card in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
right,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah. Okay, and then at the same time, when it comes to RSVPing, what about sending out invitations? Now, there is an etiquette on how soon in advance you should send out your invitations. Like for weddings, you have the save the date, which could come out like a year to 6 months before.
6 months, yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, say if I just decided to, I don't know, have a house party or something like that, like
You could tell me 2 weeks before.
2 weeks.
No.
Like the day before is too short, but like,
A
That's
house party?
inconsiderate.
Yeah, a house party, I think 2 weeks is good. And you could do that via text message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Email,
need a-
You don't need like a formal invitation for that.
It depends. Yeah, like what kind of event is this house party? Is it just a
Barbecue?
yo, I'm having a party, come through?
whatever kind of party is, I feel like if it's at the house, I feel like the house is like really relaxed and laid back compared if you're doing somewhere like at a hall or, at a location type
Well, baby
spot.
showers can be at houses. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, and you want to send out invitations at least 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yes, for a baby
That's
shower.
too far because I'm gonna forget about it.
Exactly, and that's what I'm
No.
saying. Promotion, like you never want to do it too far.
Yeah.
People will have that flyer, and then before you know it,
They
I mean,
forget
And then they
whatever
forget
about
about
it.
it.
they're using that flyer to write notes down. I know
No, that's disrespectful.
it. Right.
You
know, they-
Your
so
grocery
so how
list.
long?
I would say 2 to 3 weeks.
2.
Yeah, you
No.
want to keep
I
it
say a month.
a month,
4
Well,
weeks.
that's-
Yeah, for a baby shower, I think 4 to 6 weeks is decent.
Yeah.
Because then you have to like plan the day, go on a registry, find a gift, things like that.
Right, you got to give people time to give you a gift now.
Well, that's different. It's a
Yeah.
baby shower, and you got to buy gifts, and you want to get the right gift. You don't want to just go out there and just
Right.
grab anything. So.
But I think like for birthday party for sure 2 to 3 weeks because that's cool. All right, am I off this day or not? Can I
And we
make
all
it
know
or
when your
not?
birthday is.
And
so
I'll
it's like,
buy your
okay.
drink.
Yeah.
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 Now, I have seen invitations where they tell you what to bring them.
That's so tacky. Yes.
That's tacky.
Is that ratchet?
Yeah.
Very ratchet.
Yeah, that's not classy. I especially dislike when I see monetary gifts, when it literally says monetary gifts on the invitation. Now, that is like the tackiest.
It is.
All right.
Hey, just give me money. Like,
Yeah.
no, don't
Yeah.
ask. Just say no gifts.
They
People
like.
might give you money then.
Well,
you
what
know?
would you say, like, if it was your wedding, right? And somebody come up to you and say, "Hey, I didn't have time to bring anything. What's your cash app?"
I'm
Like,
like,
this is your wedding.
Sherry.
What's my cash app?
I mean, right. I guess that's
Some
still
people
tacky,
would get upset.
though.
Yeah, say it's tacky, and you would get upset because you want a gift, something that's thoughtful. Nah, and
Least
then
get a
some
gift
people you'd be
card.
like, man, oh yeah, give me that money. Give me that money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just give me cash. Now, this is
I'm
my thing about
appreciative.
Cash App.
Yeah.
Cash App is connected to my business.
Okay.
And I've tried to make it personal. They are not having it. They're
No.
like, no, all right, I'm not playing with you.
Uh-huh.
So there is a fee if you're a business. I don't want them to, I just want all my money. Don't send it to me through Cash App if it's not connected to my business because I don't want it counted as
Do you have to
income.
put it down as a business?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me my money. Give me
But
some money.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but people love cash apping. Like I had somebody who, oh yeah, get that for me. Let me cash up. Like if it has nothing to do with my business, I need that money.
That's true.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna have to go to the ATM. I'm sorry, I know money is electronic. People really don't have cash on them like that, but you're gonna have to stop at the ATM.
Yeah, it's the new age now. Cash app.
Yeah.
Cash app. Everybody want a cash app.
Yes. Oh gosh, it's like almost irritating.
I love it. It's so convenient.
Yeah,
I like
is,
it.
though.
Yeah, it's convenient. I paid for my whole trip through Cash App. Yeah, it was
Oh my God.
See what I'm saying? Sometimes it's too
It's definitely convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody out of town, they say, "Oh, I spent all my money. Hey, can you cash app me?"
Right.
Right.
Go there
Right. Put the
immediately.
money back in the bank real fast.
Just like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so when it comes to invitation etiquette, no money, no monetary donations. I think to say gift cards are accepted is cool.
Yeah.
And if you're registered somewhere, that's good. But to ask for money is tacky. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
No, I
I
agree.
agree.
Okay, that's a sign.
Now, do you think
maybe.
it's okay to say what not to give you?
Nah, you can't say that either.
Yeah,
That's
don't
tacky.
include it on a registry.
Okay.
But some people just gonna bring you when they want to bring you anyway.
And you should let it be like that. You know, you should.
Just
really
hope they
should.
put the receipt in the bag with it.
Yeah, nah, that. Well,
Or you could re-gift it.
Aha, I like that. Yes, if you don't like it, you can regift it because there's probably somebody who would like it even if you don't.
Yeah.
Do you regift our child? Have you ever regifted?
I have, but
Oh, okay, all right.
you know what? I never re-gift it, but I will reuse the bags they give.
Oh, for sure. I know.
We all
Right?
That's my group.
I am so about reusing that bag,
Yes.
especially
You know.
if it's a pretty one.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they give it to you one
Tear the
time, you
little
don't
name
ring.
tag
Yeah,
off.
right. Yeah, just like new.
Right. Yeah. I was going to do that because, like, I do that, like, for Christmas sometimes. And I was going to do that. But this particular bag that I seen, it had my name on the bag.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I couldn't even use it. I had to throw it. I was like, dang it.
Don't write the name on the bags.
Yes, it's gifting etiquette. Right.
Yeah,
Just
no.
put the name on the tag. We might want to reuse the bag. Yeah, that's love right there. All right. Well, Dark Child, I wanted to talk about something real quick because you are in the service industry as well as I.
Right.
Cancellation etiquette. I have noticed that a lot of people in our industry have been putting up like deposits and things like that for people when they make their appointments and even implementing like no call, no show fees. Now, yeah, like the doctors and the dentists do it, but I'm seeing more hairstylists and more barbers do it. How you feel about that?
Well, you know, if it works, I would say go for it. But me, myself, with my clientele, I wouldn't do it, you know.
Do you do more so walk-ins or do you do
I do
appointments?
both. Like,
Okay,
you know,
okay. So
I
then
do
the
more
walk-ins can
appointments
kind of
during
supplement
the
for your walk.
weekday and walk-ins do the weekend.
Okay. Okay.
But you know, at least if you cancel, let me know ahead of time. That's my main thing.
How far ahead of time is sufficient?
I would say if you got an appointment, at least let me know. I would say 2 hours, hour before time. You know, I'm a barber, so it might be a little different from the hairstylist. But if you let me know ahead of time, maybe I can put somebody in that spot. Or if I want to go on a break, because we stand up on our feet all
Right,
day. I might want
absolutely.
to get something to eat. So
Yep.
let me know ahead of time. But if you don't call, you don't show, or I'm feeling a certain type of way. But to tax them, it's a little different. I mean, because not only is that your client, but that should be like a friend of yours too. You should get a relationship with them. So now if they don't show, what do I'm gonna charge? Hey man, well, you ain't show last time. You owe me $20 for that, man.
Right.
They said it's double this time.
Right.
And then if they don't pay you, what you say? Oh, I'm not gonna cut you. Or I'm not gonna do your hair anymore. Now you eliminating that money. You say, yeah, okay,
Hey,
boss.
somebody else who want to get in could get
Yeah,
in.
boss.
Yeah. Okay. So I asked that because I am about to implement a no call, no show fee because I have had one particular person who, now, weekends, we know that's crunch time, prime time. People always want to get in on the weekends. Canceled on the weekend and then canceled like right before the holiday, which, you know, is super busy too during the holidays.
Right.
So that's 2 cancellations on 2 very busy days. Not even cancellations, no shows. Because you called for the second one. Because I never ask anybody, you know, that you called me and you've asked me for an appointment, you know. So you asked for that appointment and did not show up. So
I would say it like this then. We'll use a 3-strike rule or something like that. Because when you cutting out on your client, you cutting out on your money. I know you want to make a point, but you still want to keep them coming, you know? You want to keep that income coming in. So, 3-strike rule. After 3 strikes, I'm going to have to start charging you or something like that if you don't show.
So do we charge a deposit or are we charging full fee? What do you think would be fair?
A deposit.
Full fee.
Sisters?
What's the full fee?
What you
full
scheduled?
service?
Yeah, the cost of what your service was going to be.
Now I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
You know.
So if your service was to get your hair relaxed, you know, you can't do relaxing color in the same day, but relaxed cut.
Well, I mean, it might be, you
and
know, a
style.
semi-permanent something you could do
then
at the
you got
same
all
time.
3. You got all 3. You're going to charge them for all 3 services.
Well, that's what they schedule for.
And then
we
their
got to get our money.
service.
So
Yeah.
hey, look, I'm listening, I'm learning at the same time.
But I
because
mean,
it is
I sat
changing,
here,
you know?
and I took this, but and at the same time, you said, that's your money, right? But guess what? I had 15 other people call me this week asking to get in on Friday.
That's the catch right there.
Yeah.
So maybe you should set up a fee. Deposit, yeah.
But my thing is, how would you get the deposit? Like, how would that work?
Well, 90% of my people have a card on file. Like, they use their card. So once you use your card with me one time, I'm able to access that.
Can you do that? you can't just run somebody's card.
But if I have it in
docking your
writing,
pay.
if
Yeah, if
I'm gonna
they
have to
sign
have it in writing.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I'm
In
definitely
that
gonna put it in
case,
writing.
yeah,
I'm
but
not
just
gonna be
to
like,
let
hey, you
me
ain't show up Tuesday,
sign
girl.
your card and charge you.
No,
Damn
no.
it.
We'll have it in writing. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah, you know, your cards will be on file.
I think when you do it to that extent, it should be for the repeat offenders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure, for a repeat
yeah, not
offender.
just
Yeah, not the first
for
time.
yeah.
'cause
Somebody
stuff
like,
happen.
my bad. You know, like, oh dang, I thought it was tomorrow. You know, like stuff like that. But somebody who always doing that, look, like, listen, either don't come back or this is the rules. Yeah.
What you think, Rita?
I don't know. I think it's kind of mean. I think it's mean, you know.
It's not really
mean.
customer service.
I could understand with the repeat offenders, but
Yeah, with the repeat, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
it's been
yeah.
2 times that you were a no show.
Maybe 3, like Dark Child said, like 3 times. 3 strikes you out.
or you know what? No, I'm not making any appointments with you. You keep taking space up in my book, and you're not coming.
After that's how the, like you said, that's how the doctors do it. 3 times I can't
I know
no
some
longer
doctors,
service you.
One
Or-
time you don't show up, you still getting paid. You're still getting charged $25 for not
yeah.
showing.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you like
Yeah.
this. I would what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I keep track of it in my head. And I'm looking. I wouldn't even make it known. You know what I'm saying? But I just know next time you come in, the price might be a little higher. You know what I'm saying? I
Now
might
that's the
add
thing.
something in.
Yeah, their price
That $20 haircut
go
that
up.
went up to $25, $30.
Yeah.
Man, what's going on? Well, you know.
New year, new me.
Exactly.
yeah.
All that good stuff.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
You know,
one.
be smooth. You can be smooth about it. They don't have to know. Yeah, because I'm not gonna run them off. I'm trying to get them in. You know, as many as possible.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, that's insight. So, dealing with the public, we all have names. We know people with names, and we have names. Like, not you, Dark Child. You have an easy name, but those of us who have names,
Your name is easy.
yeah,
Think about it.
that are either hard to pronounce or else are not spelled how you might think that they are spelled. I think it is etiquette, and you guys chime in. I think it is etiquette to ask someone how to spell and pronounce their name if you are confused. Like, don't try it if you don't know.
I agree.
Yeah, because I, for one, have a name that is hard to pronounce when just looking at it, and it's difficult to spell if you just hear it.
Yeah.
And people attempt to spell, and I mean, I'm over the pronunciation part, but the spelling of it, don't even try to spell it. Like, don't even do that to yourself, okay?
Or me.
Right. I feel like with all three of us, our name, I mean, you guys have a more common name than I do, but it's spelled different. Yeah. So you guys I know both of y'all probably come across some really interesting names.
Especially with people of different nationalities, different. Like, I have people that work under me, so if I don't know their name, or I don't even want to try to butcher it, so I'm gonna ask you, how do you spell your name? How do you pronounce your name? Just to have respect for them and their name, so I don't tear it up.
Yeah, that is definitely a form of respect. Yeah. What do you say, Belle?
I agree. Different nationalities have, oh my goodness, you thought our culture had some crazy names? No. They really have names. The first name are like 30 letters. Last name like 40 letters. It's like, and how do I pronounce this?
Nickname.
That's when you become ma'am and sir. I don't even want to spell it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's good etiquette.
But a lot of times, like, my name is a very common name, but it's spelled very different. Like, I probably only seen one person, if that, in my whole life that spells their name like mine. But when people ask me, people ask how to spell Brandy. They be like, "Hey, is it I or Y?" And it's like,
because you're a girl.
It's neither though.
See?
And that's how I be like, don't ask, is it this? Don't assume, because it's neither. It's two E's, So that's, I'm like, no.
Well,
so,
that's how they do me too.
Yeah.
They assume because I'm black, my name it's not Wayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Like, what I tell you my name was. So what you see on this paper. They always want to call me Dwayne. And I had people call me that before.
They did just add on to your name. They give you more to your name.
Exactly. Like that's not my name.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So it happens.
Yeah. People could tear up your name. So, yes, please ask how to pronounce a person's name. And if you're writing it down, please ask how to spell it. Yeah.
How about this then? Because I know me, I'm always giving people nicknames. Now, is that wrong? I might shorten up your name. Like Sharita, what's up, Rita? Brandy, what's up, Brand? I don't know.
I feel like that's a term of endearment almost. Like, give me a nickname.
Yeah,
like, what you want to call me?
Right. Like, we cool like
as long as it's appropriate,
Yeah, my nickname cannot be one of my flaws.
Right. No.
Right. Yeah, big booty bam.
Okay.
Buffalo butt. You know what I'm
Okay.
Buffalo butt.
Right. Yeah. No, it has to be nice and cute. It cannot be mean.
Right.
Hey.
Because I do know that in cliques and people who you cool with, you nickname people anyway. Now, I've almost called somebody they nickname that I have for them that they're not supposed to know. I almost called this girl Little Dirty. She don't know we call her Little Dirty. But I'm
that's so cold.
I don't even know why that's her name.
How would you have cleaned that up? Little Durl, I said Little Durl.
Cold name. I like that, Little Dirty.
right, like, you didn't even know that was supposed to be your name.
Damn.
And why is it? That's
Was she a little dirty?
Yeah. No, for real. She looked a little dirty. So that's
dirty.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's mean.
I know I got like 12 different nicknames. It's crazy. Everywhere I go. I got a high school name. They actually used to call me Booger.
Booger?
Yeah, that's what. And they say that still to this day. Some of my boys, only a few people know it. Like from when I was on the basketball team, my man G would holler out. He would say, Booger. And it was more like, because I used to act like a caveman on the court. I'd be wild, sometimes when, people on you you know, he'd be like, you know, booga booga. You know, that's what he was. Like, oh, you got jokes? And he would say this in the middle of the game. You know, we laughing, having a good time, we winning, but you know, this is what it was jokes, you know. Or they would call me Snipes. You know how people call me Snipes on the west side.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Wesley Snipes.
Oh, okay.
Everybody got
see
their
that.
different
Yeah, in the
names.
hood, you for
can't
sure
see
have
that.
a
What you
nickname.
mean?
I can.
He's hot
Wesley
chocolate.
Snipes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Jack City.
Everybody
Right?
got jokes. You know, that's how it is.
Nicknames. That's almost like we were talking about pet names before. I almost feel like a nickname is like your pet name with your homies. Yeah. Okay, so one last thing we wanted to talk about is crossing legs when you're wearing like when you're dressed up, you know, for ladies, when you're wearing, you know, a skirt or a dress, the proper way to cross your legs. And then for guys too, because guys like old school men will cross their legs, even if it's just the ankle across. Right.
But see, that's the first thought I saw when you see the old school way was.
Yeah.
When I see an old man cross their legs, it'd be real tight, and they either have a cigarette, a pile of mail, and it'd be that tight cross. You know, but I guess nowadays most people be more cool.
Yeah, a little bit more relaxed with
you
it.
crossing them
Kick
legs.
back, you know? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't see too many. Some
So
guys
if you're
still do.
dressed up, how are your legs? Are you crossing them? Are they open? Like, how are you sitting?
It depends on how I'm feeling. I might want to show out and show my socks or something, you know. So I might.
So you gotta do that ankle
That's
cross.
how man is supposed to cross.
It's a different. I'm not gonna show it today, but it's a more looser cross. Now I got to pose with my watch showing. You know, my
Oh,
socks,
and you gotta
know.
show the watch. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but the man, you know, the old school cross the leg. His leg was way over here with the tight cross, and he either had a cigarette.
Do
You know,
that
like,
one day. Can you do that one?
and
you know?
the tie hanging down.
No.
Yeah, tight. You know? There's different ways you can do it, but you know, you gotta be more smoother about it. Yeah.
Now, ladies, when it comes to us crossing our legs, okay, so I'm a thick girl. Unless I'm really trying to let it hang out. See, if I cross, you're gonna see like the under booty cheek. So I just like to cross my ankles because that's ladylike. Yeah, but I think, you know, for the thinner girls, you know, it's easy for them to cross their legs. But, you know, I like to just cross my ankles. Yeah, sisters.
Depends on how sexy I'm trying to be. If I want to cross my legs but see, I have to go over to the side a little bit and let
Gotta do that side cross.
Yeah,
like
you know.
was just
But it don't
talking about.
hold long. I probably only do that for maybe 5 minutes. If that.
Like, just want you to see it for a second.
Right,
Show
exactly.
that
The little
Right,
bubble.
right. Just a little something. Yeah.
Rita, how you cross your
It
legs?
depends on what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing a dress or a skirt, I like to have my knees together and then cross my ankles. You know, it depends on total. If I'm wearing pants, I'll cross at the knees. But, you know, I like to be classy and be a lady. Don't want to show my, you know, underwear.
Your spanks.
China, you know. So.
Yes.
Why is that an
Show the cooch.
option?
Never know what I'm wearing.
Cross the legs real slow. Huh?
It is not classy to let them see the kitty.
As you cross
the
your
flaps.
legs. Oh my God.
See,
We
and
ain't
on
ready
that
yet.
note,
We ain't ready yet.
thank you guys for listening to She Clatch It. Please follow us on all social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Watch us on YouTube. Go on www.sheclatchit.com if you want. You know, we out here, okay? We are having a digital imprint, okay? Hope you guys learned something. Dark Child, thank you for sitting in with us today.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yes, appreciate it. All right. And you guys always continue to be amazing. Peace.